All right, what's up, party people? It's MTG Next Door. It is Doc. I've been on vacation, and so I still have a whole lot of this left. I know Stitch said the box value on these things is tanking. I don't care, actually. I really like this set. I like a lot. I like backgrounds. I think it's interesting. I like the commanders that they're putting out there. I like some of the cards that they're doing, so I'm excited here. And I thought of a good thing we can do for the channel as far as doing some drafting. Anyway, let's do another 6-pack. So let's see, let's put these here. We'll put this there. Got ye old fish knife. All right, is that a list card at the back? Let's see. Yes, it is. We have a list card to start off with. All right, we got something with a big old eyeball. What is this? Death Kiss. A large aberration. That's what she said. All right, what is going on with my phone? I can't even tell. What the what? Now, if I had a Carl, I would edit this, but I don't have a Carl. So you guys are just going to see why we are still the sloppiest channel on YouTube. All right, so put that there. See if we can fix this round. All right, that goes there. Land goes there. We got a Sky Diamond. We got a Rilsa Rael Kingpin. I think we've pulled her before. We got a Cancun Artificer. I'll put this up here so it can be seen a little bit better. This is 2 and a blue for a 1/1 bird artificier. When he enters the battlefield, put 3 1/1 counters on up to one target non-creature artifact. That artifact becomes an 0/0 homunculus artifact creature with flying. Interesting. But he's a bird and he doesn't have flying, in case you were curious. Scouting Hawk, 2 and a white for a 1/1 bird. That's expensive for a 1/1. When he enters the battlefield, and if opponent controls more lands than you, search your library for a basic plains card, put it onto the battlefield, tap, then shuffle. Okay, that's actually pretty good. All right, whoa, this is ugly. Ettercap, 4 and a green for a 2/5 spider beast with reach. Awesome. Webshot, 2 and a green. It's got an adventure. Destroy target creature with flying. That's not bad. If you're in spiders, it's even better. All right, Levan, Cultist of Tiamat. 2 and a red for a 1/3 Dragon Shaman. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, target creature gets +X/+0 until end of turn, where X is that spell's mana value. And you can choose a background. I wonder if Mr. Pink had this in his dragon deck. Speaking of backgrounds, 1 and a green, Acolyte of Bahamut. I just remember Bahamut from Final Fantasy. All right, commander spells you own have the first dragon spell you cast each turn cost 2 less to cast. That's pretty good. All right, Scanos Dragonheart, 4 and a green for a 4/4 Dragon Ranger. We've read this guy before. All right, we got a rare. The Council of 4. They all look like D-bags. What do? 3 white blue for an 0/8. Now already sounds D-baggy. Whenever a player draws their second card during their turn, you draw a card. Whenever a player casts their second spell during their turn, you create a 2/2 white knight creature token. All right. That's something. Tavern Brawler. We've read this guy before. Master Chef in the laser-etched foily special awesomeness. All right, we got another rare. Cultist of the Absolute. All right, I've already pulled one of these. It's really good, actually. So for black, commander creatures you own get +3/+3 and have flying, death touch, ward, pay 3 life, and at the beginning of your upkeep, sacrifice a creature. That's pretty rad. Y'all let me know if we got that. All right, we got a mythic here. Oh, I need to start shifting these out. So we've got a full art Nautilid ship. It's funky looking. So it's a 4 artifact vehicle. It's a 5/5. When it enters the battlefield, exile target player's graveyard. So for 4, you already tell somebody to fuck off. When this deals combat damage to a player, you may put a creature card exiled with this onto the battlefield under your control. That is evil. That is really evil, and I like that. And I really keep meaning to circle back and make a vehicle deck, but I keep forgetting to. I like that art too. All right. We got a Chain Devil. It's a 3 and a black for a 4/2 Devil that when it enters the battlefield, each player sacrifices a non-token creature. All right. We got a rare for our this card. What do we got? We got Mizium Tank. I've already got one of these. So 1 red for an artifact vehicle with trample. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, it becomes an artifact creature and gets +1/+1 until end of turn. But you can also accrue it for 1. Not bad. So we'll put that there. I think I had a rare someplace else in here. Yep, there we go. All right. First pack, we got a Mythic and 3 rares. Not bad. Not bad at all. All right. Council of 4. That is such a dick card. I love it. I love it. I am behind still on getting Hezro, Large Fiend, Challenge 8. Islands. Commander Lyara Porter, 3 red white. Jeff D. Nuts. So you got a 5/3 human soldier. Whenever you attack, spells you cast from exile this turn cost X less to cast, where X is the number of players being attacked. Exile the top X cards of your library until end of turn. You may cast spells from among those exiled cards. All right. It's an uncommon. Citadel Gate, tap it for white. Black Dragon Gate, tap it for black. Oh, thing of the thing. It's a frog demon. So 5/8/8 for a 6/6 frog demon. So 7 for a 6/6. It's got an adventure. So for a black, each creature that blocked this turn gets -1/-1 until end of turn. All right. And its main thing says whenever 1 or more creatures you control become blocked, each blocking creature gets -1/-1 until end of turn. All right. Summon Undead. 4 and a black for a sorcery. Mill 3 cards, then return a creature card from your graveyard to the battlefield. That's ugly. It's expensive, though. Druidic Ritual. 2 and a green. You mill 3 cards, then return up to 1 creature card and up to 1 land card from your graveyard to your hand. See, that's much better. That is much better. Sharpshooter Elf. 2 and a green for a star 2 elf ranger with reach, and its power is equal to the number of creatures you control. When it enters the battlefield, it deals damage equal to its power to target creature with flying and opponent controls. Ugly. Love it. So that's removal right there. All right, what the hell is this? A giant Ankheg. 6 green for an 8/8 insect with trample and ward 2, and other creatures you control have trample and ward 2. That's just ugly. It's expensive, but it's ugly. Passageway Seer. 3 and a black for a 2/2 Tiefling Warlock. Carl, you never told me what a Tiefling is. Lifelink. When Passageway Seer enters the battlefield, you take the initiative. At the beginning of your end step, if you have the initiative, put a 1/1 counter on this guy. Oh, we got a rare. Oh, we got Raga Draga, Gorgut's Boss. It's a human boar, which is so messed up. Big fuckers. So 2 red, green for a 4/4. Each creature you control with a mana ability gets +2/+2. Whenever a creature you control with a mana ability attacks, untap it. Whenever you cast a spell, if at least 7 mana was spent to cast it, untap target creature. It gets +7/+7 and gains trample until end of turn. Yeah, so that's actually really awful, and I love it. All right, we got Flaming Fist. Yeah, that's what she said. 2 and a white. Whenever this creature attacks, it gains double strike until end of turn. All right, we got an uncommon. We got a Levon, Cultist of Tiamat. We got a rare in an in the D&D frame. We got Bane, Lord of Darkness. Okay, I like it, the colors already. So 1 white, blue, black for a 5/2 legendary creature god. He looks more like a dude without a shirt off. As long as your life total is less than or equal to half your starting life total, he has indestructible. Whenever another non-token creature you control dies, target opponent may have you draw a card. If they don't, you may put a creature card with equal or lesser toughness from your hand onto the battlefield. That is a card draw engine. And I love playing Esper. I might have to work with that. All right, we got a rare here. And it's a foily. I think it is a Sea of Clouds. It is a Sea of Clouds. I guess I should take this time to comment on the foiling. I would have preferred if they just had foiled the actual Sea of Clouds itself, but I'm not upset to get another Sea of Clouds. What else we got? We got a token. We got a skeleton token, so we'll put the token there. That's okay. That's cool. You know, there's like some markings right here at the top. I don't know if anybody can see that. I'll have to show it to Stitch. He'll lose his mind on that. I'll take that though. It's actually the first one of those lands I've gotten. All right, no more list cards. We got what looks like a drow something or another. Yeah, Baloth, Berential, Entertainer. We got an island. All right, we got Haslin, Emerald Archdruid, 3 and a green for a 2/4 elf druid. Until end of turn, target creature or target token you control becomes a green bear. With base power and toughness 4/4 in addition to its other colors and types. Okay. Decanter of Endless Water. I love this thing. Tabaxi Toucaneers, cat rangers that are flying. Love that too. Guild Sworn Prowler. We got a Tiefling Rogue Assassin. Aren't all assassins rogues? 1 and a black for a 2/1 death touch. When it dies, if it wasn't blocking, draw a card. All right, we got that guy before. Saddle of the Cavalier. Have I gotten this before? Let's see. 2 and a green for an artifact equipment. Equipped creature gets +3/+3 and can't be blocked by creatures with power 3 or less. All right. We have an Owl Bear Shepherd. It's 2 and a green for a 1/4 Goblin Druid. At the beginning of your end step, if creatures you control have total power 8 or greater, draw a card. Ghost Lantern. Have I pulled this before? I don't know. Black for an artifact equipment. It's also got an adventure. So the adventure is Bind Spirit, 1 and a black, return target creature card from your graveyard to your hand. All right. And the equipment part is whenever a creature you control dies, put a +1/+1 counter on equipped creature. Not bad. I could find places for that. Amber Gristle O'Maul. She is a dwarf cleric. She's a 3 and a red for a 3/3 with haste. And when she attacks, you may discard your hand. If you do, draw a card for each player being attacked. That's so red. Dungeon Delver. Room abilities of dungeons you own trigger an additional time. Okay. Oh, Mr. Pink was playing this guy. I think this one killed me. 3 blue red. Lozan Dragon's Legacy. See, I like this foil etching. Flying. Whenever you cast an adventure spell or dragon spell, this deals damage equal to that spell's mana value to any target that isn't a commander. It's mean. Wand of... Oh boy, we're just throwing stuff. Wand of Wonder. It's a 3 and a red for an artifact. 4, tap it, roll a d20. Each opponent exiles cards from the top of their library until they exile an instant or sorcery card. Then shuffle the rest into their library. You may cast up to X instants and or sorcery spells from among cards exiled this way without paying their mana cost. Okay. Okay. And so you roll a 1 through 9, you can cast one of those. 10 through 19, you can cast 2, and if you roll a 20, you can cast 3. So generally speaking, you're only casting 1 or 2. But that can just be pretty dick. It's also kind of nice because, you know, you exile, what do you call it? Torment a Hailfire. Oh, it's in exile. And then you don't have to worry about it again. All right, we got another rare here. Oh. Okay, come on, Wizards. It's not even a foily one. They're the same thing. Well, that's on the trading block. And we got an Oceanus Dragon. And we have Boo. If anybody's pulled Minsk, you get a Boo. There's a Boo token. Trample and Haste. I think I have a Minsk, actually, from the previous D&D set. All right, we got this dude. Yep. We got a Forest. Goggles of Night we've pulled. Allura, Merry Thief we've pulled. Marble Diamond, everybody knows it. Nimble Right Schematic. 2 for an artifact. When it enters the battlefield or is put into a graveyard from the battlefield, create a 1/1 colorless construct artifact creature token. Merkul's Edict. 1 and a black. Roll a d20. 1 through 9. Choose an opponent. That player sacrifices a creature. 10 through 19, each opponent sacrifices a creature. 20, each opponent sacrifices a creature with the greatest power among creatures that player controls. I don't know how I feel about that. Gaunt Gate. Veteran Soldier. Have we pulled this one? 1 and a white. Whenever this creature attacks a player, if no opponent has more life than that player, for each opponent, create a 1/1 white soldier creature token that's tapped and attacking that player. All right, there's Commander Lyara Porter again. Got a Nemesis Phoenix, 3 and a red for a 4/2 Phoenix with flying. Return it from your graveyard to the battlefield tapped and attacking. Activate only during the declare attacker step and only if you're attacking 2 or more opponents. That can be done. Rashad Yin Bashir, 2 and a white for an 0/3 human monk. Each creature you control assigns combat damage equal to its toughness rather than its power. When he attacks, if you have the initiative, double the toughness of each creature you control until end of turn, and you can choose a background. So you want to get something with the initiative. Criminal Past. Okay, that's like my 3rd one of these, so there you go. Anybody else wants it, it's all yours. Will's Reversal. I think this one was kind of good. Let's see. 2 and a red for an instant. Choose target spell or ability with 1 or more targets. Roll a d20 and add the greatest power among creatures you control. 1 through 14, you may choose new targets for that spell or ability. 15 plus, you may choose new targets for that spell or ability, then copy it. You may choose new targets for the copy. That's ugly. That could be good. All right, we got a Foily Mountain, and we got a Soldier Token. We got a fat stack over here, and we got 2 packs left, and we're just throwing packs. Just throwing packs. All right. Oh, yep, we got a list card. And what is this? Merkul, Lord of Bones. That definitely looks like a Lord of Bones. Come on, get it in frame. We got a Swamp. We got a Sky Diamond. We got this guy again. We got an Insect Bat for a black. Sturge, Flying, Can't Block. Blood Drain, 1 in the back, play 1 life, sacrifice this guy, draw a card. Speaking of bats, Cloak of the Bat, 2, equipped creature has flying and haste. Okay. Pseudo Dragon Familiar, 2 and a blue for a 2/1 dragon with flying. Target creature gains flying until end of turn. You look upon the Tarasek's butthole. 4 and a green for an instant. Choose 1. Run and hide. Prevent all combat damage that would be dealt to you and creatures you control this turn. Gather your courage. Target creature gets +5/+5 and gains indestructible until end of turn. All creatures your opponents control able to block that creature this turn do so. Explore the Underdark. 4 and a green for a sorcery. Search your library for up to 2 basic land cards and or gate cards. Put them onto the battlefield tapped, then shuffle, and you can take the initiative. Wilson, Refined Grizzly. He does look refined. 1 and a green for a 2/2 Bear Warrior. On point. The spell can't be countered. Vigilance, Reach, Trample. Ward 2. Choose a background. Solid. Oh, hey. Jaheira, Friend of the Forest. I've already pulled one. So, anybody who wants this one on the table. She's pretty good. 2 and a green for a 2/3 human elf druid. Tokens you control have tap for green. Master Chef. Sivok, Deathbringer. We got a rare again. Caves of Chaos Adventurer. 3 and a red for a 5/3 human barbarian with trample. When he enters the battlefield, you take the initiative. Whenever he attacks, exile the top card of your library. If you've completed a dungeon, you may play that card this turn without paying its mana cost. Otherwise, you may play that card this turn. Okay. Got another rare. John Irenicus, Shattered One. 2 blue-black for a 3/3 elf wizard. At the beginning of your end step, target opponent gains control of up to 1 target creature you control. Put 2 1/1 counters on it and tap it. It's goaded for the rest of the game, and it gains this creature can't be sacrificed. Whenever a creature you own but don't control attacks, you draw a card. That's ugly. I like that. We got another Cloak of the Bat. All right, what's our list card? Curse of Echoes. I don't know this one. All right, so this is middle of the Innistrad block. 4 and a blue for an enchantment or a curse. Enchant player. Whenever an enchanted player casts an instant or sorcery spell, each other player may copy that spell and may choose new targets for the copy he or she controls. That is ugly. I'll take that. I don't know what I'm going to do with it, but it's fun. All right, what is this? Lozan, Dragon's Legacy. Oh, well, we got a Swamp. We got another Cloak of the Bat. We got a Pegasus Guardian. We got a Guardian Naga. Your temple is under attack. We got a Dawnbringer Cleric. You can do a lot of things. We got a Coronation of Chaos. This doesn't look familiar. 2 and a red for a sorcery. Up to 3 target creatures can't block this turn. Goad them. So you do that to somebody. You hit them, and then their creatures are goaded, and then you can hit them next turn too. Feywild Visitor, 2 and a blue for a background. Commander creatures you own have whenever one or more non-token creatures you control deal combat damage to a player, you create a 1/1 blue fairy dragon creature token with flying. All right. Feywild Caretaker. It's an orc wizard. 4 and a blue for a 3/4. When he enters the battlefield, you take the initiative at the beginning of your end step. If you have the initiative, create a 1/1 blue fairy dragon creature token with flying. All right. It's Ellen Harbreeze, the Busybody. I think everybody's pulled her at this point. Oh, there's the Archdruid that makes bears. Well, there you go again. All right, we got a rare, and it's a etched one. Let's see, what is it? Gorian, Wise Mentor, green, white, blue for a 3/4 human wizard with vigilance. Whenever you cast an adventure spell, you may copy it. You may choose new targets for the copy. Got another rare. Elchurial Survivors, 3 and a red for some Tiefling peasants that are 0/4 with trample and myriad. As long as it's attacking, it's +X/+0, where X is the number of lands defending player controls. That's ugly. Dream Fracture. Do I know this one? 1 blue blue, counter target spell. Its controller draws a card. Draw a card. I don't know if I like that. And we got a squirrel token. Generally, when I counter spells, I don't want you to draw a card. I want that spell gone. Anyway. All right. So that was 6 packs, and we got 2 rare list cards. And then we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 rares and a mythic. All right, but we got 3 of this Cultist of the Absolute. So seriously, anybody wants these. All right. Y'all take care of yourselves. Be safe.